Here comes two. And boom. Wow. Like legit. Right on time there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Say it together. Persona 4 Golden. Good morning. Don't copy what I say. Shit. And I wasn't able to, is it trademark, copyright it? One of those things. I thought to myself, could have played so many things today. And then I was like, well, I don't even know if I'll stream today. And I thought, well, I hate turning down a day to stream. Even if you can squeeze like a, a 3-hour one or in there or something like that. But good morning, guys. Yes. Don't mind the bedhead. Literally just woke up. I think it looks good. Look, I got the Conan O'Brien thing where it has its own thing. Anyways, yeah. So this might be a little grindy. I was not able to play this on my off time to finish up those side quests. So welcome to that. On the plus side, we are one stream away, I believe. Now, should point this out, I believe, one stream away from finishing Trails from Zero. I did go into a Discord and ask, without getting spoilery or anything like that, of how long I had. I was told 2 hours, could be 4. They are unaware of the Jordan multiplier, and I didn't want to take a poor person who doesn't really know me and get into the whole dealio of the Jordan multiplier. But I think I should be able to finish it tomorrow. My cats are going crazy. After factoring in the Jordan multiplier, my numbers say 18. I really hope not. I really hope not. I feel like I could have finished it yesterday, to be honest. Cats, the witching hour is from the hours of midnight till 2 a.m., not at 12 p.m. Okay, that was, if anyone caught that, that was a Coco drive-by. I'm trying to think, where did we sort of end up? I also wasn't even able to check the previous thing. Okay, I don't remember getting a high-speed gear. So I think we're at this one and then going on. It's Halloween, the witching hours all day, every day, baby, yeah. There's a website you might like called How So Quickly. I did that on Doki Doki. Severely wrong. But to be fair, I have used that. And it's been spot on with other games. Like, and I mean like spot on. Like the Yakuza games. We should probably, yeah, I feel like if I was a bigger streamer, I feel like, you know how there's got like the, just the story, completionist, story plus a couple extras. I feel like at the very bottom there would be like the Jordan multiplier, and they would just have that down there. Maybe they should still have it. Maybe I could go and talk to them. Anyways, high-speed gears, secret labs, B5, B6. Let's head there and grab it. I don't think Teddy's going to take us there. But Rise, I think. No, she won't even take me there. That's, okay, Naoto. There we go. Let's go to the secret laboratory. Persona 4 main story and extras, 84 hours, 144. See, and for a Persona game, I feel like we're not 100%ing it, but we're doing a lot more than just a little bit of the extras. But so far, we're still right. Like, what's my playtime? Like, it was like 85 hours or something, right? So it wasn't, beyond terrible. I don't know, but and for a game like that, if you multiply, like, let me ask, what's the Persona 4 story for that one? You'd probably be doing the main and extra time, probably. So like if that was that, then we could multiply it by 3, maybe. 68.5 for story. Yeah, see, then we're getting into 180. I don't know. Nothing makes sense at all. We need to. I need to hit the right button. There we go. Select floor. It was B5. I think that was B5. How is everyone today, by the way? I know I probably asked that. We already did the good morning and all that jazz, but I feel like if you don't ask it 18,000 more times, you know, you gotta say it louder for the people in the back. Because it's as if I have like stadium. All right, Chelsea and you are both sick now. Well, why were you two kissing each other? Well, no, well, yeah, the kissing disease, right? No, like that's expected, right? Look what happened. Now the two of you are sick. So what happens when one sick person bumps uglies with a non-sick person? The possibility of getting the non-person sick has a Jordan multiplier. Multiplied by 4, you get sick. Is that fair enough? You tell me when I've crossed a line, and then what I'll do is then I'll vomit over said line so that we can really go over the top. Right? These guys look like they're ready to have some fun. They hate fire, apparently. I don't know who uses fire. Not even that guy. But, you know, it's... Eventually. If I just rush... And, okay, and she...
2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
I wasn't planning on it. Okay. I might as well just murder the poor man. Okay, was that a roar? An R? R, mateys. Right? We just murder him. Oh, yeah, okay. That made sense. Okay, yep. You know when I said that I was going to bust him up and go at it? Don't do that. There we go. Okay, now we're given an opportunity to actually get a legitimate weakness hit on her, because he's gonna be really mad. Yukiko uses fire. We don't have Yukiko. We got rid of Yukiko the previous time. Doing good, been busy, but my day today... Well, let me start that sentence again. Doing good, been busy, but my today's pretty much all free. I wish my today was all free as well. Immediately ends shuffled. Like, I've never seen that one. Does that mean forever? I don't know why I would want to use that. This guy equips a persona weak to physical attacks against a physical-based enemy that's enraged. The cojones on that. I didn't even pay attention to that. Didn't even pay attention to it. I mean, I just looked for fire. I just looked for fire. That's all I looked for. As you could blatantly tell. I guess I should probably drink my coffee. Oh wait, are any of these steel machines? No, I don't think so.
Darkness won't work.
It's still warm. That's a failed Mean Gene. So don't hit that guy, and then lightning. Great job, Kie. Chie? Kie? Alright. Alright, that's some damage right there. I don't know what more damage is gonna be happening. Maboopala! Why is he wearing an apron? Is it been honestly that long since we've dicked around here? Probably.
Go for it, guys.
Can we hit the broadside of a barn here? Is that a direct possibility? Oh, okay. This is what happens when
Oh, nice.
rushing gets me in the way here.
Let my guard down.
Okay.
You're low on health.
Oh, I'm aware we're low on health. That's what I needed. There we go. It's all coming together. Death by rush. It wouldn't be a Jordan stream
You're really low on health.
if we didn't come close by just hitting that that Y button. I wanted to say triangle. It was not triangle. There we go. Okay, yeah. I could use the experience up. Get a chest. We'll just take that. What's that? So who feels Who feels worse in the house, Wolf Slayer? So, like, one of you has cooties, and the other one has diarrhea? I don't know. Those probably aren't the best things. Who's feeling worse here? I probably should have healed people before we got into another fight. To be honest, we're both in a bad sort today. Sit back, relax.
Don't give up. Try using darkness on it. Senpai, you're low on
And
health.
that's how it'll go, right?
Enemy down.
Go for it,
Finish
Chie-chan.
Senpai. Someone finish it off.
You finish it off.
Some thick skin.
Oh, I was like, who? Teddy and Yosuke look very similar. I think they have to, like, one of them's got to get rid of the whole thingy. Meteor Ram. Oh, so we don't have Meteor Rahahan yet. Okay. I definitely heard Rise say try using Dorkness on it. So she's got Jordanisms as well every once in a while, right?
Come on, this fight's not over.
What did they want me to use? Darkness? Do I have a Darkness? Hello? Oh, there we do. There we do. I mean, we have no SP. That's the problem. That's the problem. Mamudon.
Persona. All right.
There we go. Anime time.
Yep, leave it up.
Oh, and can I also say, I've been reaching a lot of these lately. I don't know why. Reached an epiphany last stream, yesterday. Lloyd Bannings is now my most favorite character so far in the Legend of Heroes series. By God, it took the man 100 hours. But he won me over. I don't know how he did it. Without spoiling it, and it makes it easier for me to explain that my next favorite was Joshua, but like I never had like a really big feeling towards really anybody. Like I liked him because it's just the guy that you play the most as, right? Like it's like saying like Cloud's your favorite because you play him as most, not because he's a retard or a goof. But sort of like that. And Lloyd, at the beginning, we all know he's a bumbling buffoon detective, a defective detective. But his heart's in the right spot, right? He wants to do the right things. And like, I just thought to myself, like, he sort of reached a point in the last stream of where everything was sort of just coming together for him.
That one's immune to...
That it made sense to do so. So like it wasn't like it was very hard for him to replace Joshua. But he's the winner now.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Tita's your fave? I could see how Tita could be a fave.
Let's do it. Places, everyone. And action. All right, let's do this. Go.
Look, redemption, Wolf Slayer, redemption. You know, sometimes that's just how it works, right? I mean, look, someone can be bad at their job, but I can still like them, right? That's like, we don't have to avoid that stuff, do we? Maybe we do. You can yell at me now if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Very. I don't think we're gonna run into a steel machine. I don't even know what a steel machine looks like.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work.
I have no valid opinion since I haven't even met someone besides Estelle, Joshua, and Charizard, but Estelle is my current favorite. I always like the explosives experts.
That one's...
Okay, ice baby.
Physical attacks are used. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Ha! Yikes, it's
There you go. Good kick to the face to piss off that lion. Oh, what did you just do? You erected an erection. How dare you?
Some thick skin.
Now, this probably isn't going to do the damage that you and I all thought it would do. Same thing in Borderlands and Tropic Thunder.
Nice move, Teddy.
Oh, he's going to call the crazy chain. How dare you. Oh, he, like, murders himself with that. That's pretty cool. Not for us, but... Wait, so who's... I haven't played too much Borderlands. Who's an explosive expert in Borderlands? Stairs are right there, but there's also a couple of goodies up this way. Well, you wouldn't know the character then. I mean, I know of the characters. There's some person named, is it Tiny Tina? Steel Machine appears in Void Quest Channel 9, also in Channel... See, I was told they exist in this one. It literally says in... Maybe I read it wrong. I'll go back and actually read it this time, I promise.
Left. You can win this.
Counting on you. Persona.
And that's only because there's like episodes of her coming
Persona.
like in a side story or something.
That's great, Senpai. You really get me going.
The Teddy legend never dies.
I'll show you after this. I'll show you that it says it's in this deck. Could you imagine I just get proven wrong right here? Like I've just been misreading it. Secret Lab. Wait, what did I say I was looking for? Steel Machine. That it helps when I say if I'm looking for the right thing. No, I'm not looking for a Steel Machine. I'm an idiot. I am looking for a high-speed gear from a Mach Wheel. That says that they're in the Secret Lab, B5, B6. So, Submarimbus, go through the internet tubes with your hand, slap across my face. In fact, I'll do it for you. And now, okay, I'm guessing it looks like a wheel. I somehow fought the chest enemy.
Ooh, a rare one.
Forums say the Mach Wheel is only on B6. Well, why would the game lie to me? Would it be a meanie about it? Hello, Chelsea, and I heard you have cooties.
Senpai. Go for it, guys. Hang in there.
Only in B6. I mean, we're not. Also, it is raining. It is. You have the mega cooties. There we go. Can someone hit these hands?
It ran away. The nerve of that thing. The match is over.
Ooh, mega cooties. Okay, well, I guess we'll get those. Look, at that point, I learned. I learned. Spawns lessen rain. You goddamn piece of sh... See, so there is another quest, so I have to come back. Regardless, I have to do another run, because one of these power rocks I cannot get because I already took a quest about I think it was the coal one. They come from the same thing. You can only get one or the other. I don't know why the game is like, no. So we'll give it a whirl. So I do have to come back another day. And we also have to still defeat the enemy that's at the very bottom here. So. No falters of our own. Ah, don't attack me, you penis. Okay, yeah, see that's... Oh, these are the guys that do the Macarena. Hey, If we could stop erecting penis walls, really would appreciate it.
Electricity's busted.
The electricity is busted.
Okay? Yikes,
That's a good solid kick to the guy Hubahas.
It's not going down.
So yeah, of course this would work out for me in that. Oh, I was like, what the hell just happened? Oh, okay, that was not good. That just okay. I hope he drains it.
Enemy down.
No, that didn't work out for me. Wait, is this still gonna bounce back? No, because now we can double down. There we go. Good job, Ted. Teddy. Teddaroos.
Keep at it, Teddy! Go for broke, Teddy.
I'll get it next time.
I'm going to do a power charge. And then I'm going to take some... See, I hate that. I hate that.
Defeat it
Just
fast.
pops right on up. Now another magic wall. Like, yeah, get out of here with your erections of walls, okay? They don't deserve to be out here. Yeah, Chie smacking that thing around. There we go. There we go. Hey! Exciting times. Yeah. Oh, I got close doing it, but okay. So like, are my chances of even doing this, like, maybe I should just wait till tomorrow and do it, as long as there's not something stupid. Like, what I'll do is I'll do a quick little run through. We'll see if we're gonna get lucky. I doubt it. I mean, my
Darkness won't work.
usually when Wolf Slayer comes into a stream, usually these enemies just pop right on up. So I'm a little annoyed. I'm a little perturbed that they haven't reared their ugly head for me.
Showtime. Are you ready?
Maybe it's because he has mega cooties with diarrhea.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
It's because I'm sick. Yeah, so but maybe I was thinking like maybe you should be like the Reaper though. Like that's how that should work, right? Like it's like flu season. Oh, come on!
You really get me going.
Forcing me to use rush mode. All right, okay. Look at 8. Okay, yeah, I'll buy that for $1. What about reefer? You mean marijuanas? Did something go over my head? You could have taken the devil card and the star card. Yeah, but wasn't one of them going to fix the cards? I don't see. Okay, look. I'm still a little asleep right now. The devil would give you no XP, but 3 more picks. The star card would have gotten rid of an earned card. But I wanted more experience points. No?
Yusuke Senpai's poisoned.
No, I didn't want that. Okay, you yell at me again next time when we do this garbage, okay? Because clearly, we're not paying any type of attention that we should be. All right, what? There we go. The star card would have destroyed the devil.
Don't give up
The star.
now, okay?
God damn it!
Go get him.
Oh, damn it! I knew Rush was gonna get me in trouble there. I thought Teddy would have acted before Bastion, and then he didn't.
Poisoned. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Ha! All right, only 2. Yusuke Senpai's poisoned.
Okay. The coffee, it's not working at this moment in time. I mean, it is, but it's not. And we're doing a bear pile on with anime. Rise helped out.
Yeah, go!
Thank God someone is paying attention for me, because I'm clearly not. I mean, have you guys seen my hair? Are you happy? I did it right that time, right? Who is there someone here to get rid of? No. No. Well, no. Well, I mean, we could get rid. No, it's not my. Where's the Matador guy? This guy. Why did I call Pale Rider Matador? Yeah, he's cool and all. We don't need him. He's not gonna gain up any more levels.
I'll get strong too.
Hey, Hannah, how are you? My hair always looks like that. Wait, does it? I mean, it doesn't have this part right here. And it doesn't have the Conan O'Brien move thing. Well, maybe it does. Maybe I'll, look, who would know me better? Myself or chat? I mean, chat's the one that's paying attention.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't.
I'll be back. I'll be here.
Light works well on this.
As far as I know. So, yeah.
It's not going down.
Don't forget that box of wine.
This fight's not over.
If you can buy that at the grocery store. I'm not entirely sure. Let me guess. I just got rid of the guy that has oh no. There we go. I was gonna say them oh Jesus Christ. I can't even use it. Are you kidding me right now?
There's no good on this one.
Alright, we're gonna need to use okay, you know what? We're either gonna have to call the fox or something. This or use an anal bead. This is clearly just gone astray. What? My God, that's one thing Ontario, Canada has that somewhere in America that you can't get. Wow, that must be some type of weird dry county thing.
So stubborn.
I thought I heard it all about America. Can you buy a gun in the grocery store though?
Counting on you. Persona.
I feel like if you can't do that, then what are we even doing here?
Come on! Persona!
Nope, just governed by idiots.
Beat it.
That's a fair one right there. Why can't I see what you're allergic to? Electricity. Let's actually try it this time. Okay.
Enemy down. Nice move, Senpai.
Oh, come on, Nancy! The one near me has it. I don't drink, though, so I can't judge the quality of the selection.
Teddy?
It looks like a lot of options, though.
Just what I'd expect.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, muffin tops.
It's not going down.
Last one. Go for it. Come on, Chie-senpai. Hang in there.
How about we don't fall over and fail immediately? There we go. Oi, Chihando. Oh, cheeseburgers. All right, look at that. I'll take that 4 more. There we go. Hey, look, everyone, pay attention. We did it right this time. I didn't need that persona, so... How's Demonic been? What's he been playing lately? Ooh, a star. Fuka me, fuka you, eh? Alright, yeah, we already have you, so we don't need you. Maryland doesn't allow the sale of alcohol in anything but liquor stores specifically. It's weird. Do you guys have weird alcohol hours as well? Or like are liquor stores open 24 goddamn 7? Teddy? Just in case I get surprised by a frenemy here. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we're gonna be coming back tomorrow to fix up these garbage RNGs, because I don't think we're getting a no gear guy.
Watch it.
They got wind. Okay. Oh, don't. Okay. Well, I don't know about them alcohol hours, but I'm sure there's 2. It's a strange state. Okay. Fair enough. It's alcohol hours.
3 enemies down.
Should we show?
Yes, we should show them who's boss.
Yikes.
Somehow we still didn't murder them. Oh, okay. Yes. Wow, I don't think I've seen this one. The Junes Bomber. There's flipping and flopping going around everywhere. Okay, great job, Teddy. You dropped a bomb. Sweet bonuses. Now they're coming up, but of course... Oh, a new persona. Who did we get here? Karuma Tahangu. What a wonderful day. Hermit. Why does it every single new persona we get? Every single one. I don't have one to replace it with. Like I don't even have like a double here. Lovers? Lovers. We can probably get rid of you. We'll probably need it. Alright. I think like I'm trying to think in my head of like what was the next quest one that we needed. We're probably not getting it. Everyone like when I need an item, so the same even for like this elegant mother, which we've never seen. Because we haven't been to the 8th floor. So because that's you know, because it's raining, it's harder to get these stupid things. A training shell from the wicked turret. Ugh. Just shoot me now. Well, might as well at least give it a try. We gotta find the stairs. Don't. Oh, hello. You're red. Imagine it's him. No, it's just a. Oh.
Careful. That enemy's immune
Oh.
to wind. This enemy's weak.
Well.
It's weak to physical. 3 enemies left. Win this. You hit the enemy's weak.
Keep going!
You. Oh. Okay.
Persona!
All right, keep it up.
All right. Oh. Okay. There just isn't. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what it wanted me to not do. Okay. Who doesn't love it? I see now I'm even more confused. I don't even know what these mock wheels look like, because that guy looked like he was a wheel. He looked like he was mocking on out, having a good time. I don't even know what they could be. What's for dinner tonight, by the way, Chelsea? Beef stew. That'll work. Oh, I think people are home. Give me a hot second. 2.5 pounds of brisket. That'll do it. All right. Back to the show. I've ended the great and powerful lockdown.
Level for me.
That's not what the word's never going to come into my brain. What is it I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of, it's lost. It's gone. It's gone forever. I really do not want to come back to this dungeon again. But I'm also a completionist in getting these things. So, I guess it'd be great is if it was this. No, I was just going to say, if it just happened to be this enemy right here. But no, why would it be?
Fire's no good on this one.
Fire, lightning. You have hama. They don't have anything good here at all. No one has anything
Just two
good.
left. Come on, this
I've
fight's
just
not
chosen the wrong. The wrong persona set up for everybody here. Let's get that attack up, rolling on in. This will probably miss because, of course, it will.
enemy down.
Or we'll run out of juice. Oh, literally had the perfect amount. I didn't work that out, but it worked out.
All right, let's do it.
Didn't work out, but it worked out. Thing weird. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing for these people? Don't use that, apparently. What does this do? That's not for them.
Some thick skin.
Yeah, you can just like hear the. Can we just murder these things?
Go for it, guys. Get in there.
I almost got in trouble there again by using rush. I'm just trying to find the next floor to move on. Maybe find a boss. I feel like come back on a fresh day when it's not raining. So you guys are telling me that this is better to do, just grab no money, half the experience points, just to get the sweet bonus? Like, am I reading that right? I'm trying to understand what's the advantage of the sweet bonus, even when it's going to be so terrible. I can't even find the stairs here. No one can even keep up with me. I'm just moving so quickly with this green cum everywhere. Like, that's also disgusting.
Careful, it's immune to elect.
No, I didn't. Oh, shit.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
That didn't work out well for us there.
Enemies down.
Good answer.
Remember when I said I was just gonna leave here and come back on a fresh day, and I still haven't done it? Yeah, I should listen to myself. Because we failed to do so. My goodness. Is this your favorite time of the year? I would say it's a fun time of the year. I will say. Okay, we're gonna get the new persona of the Narashima variety. Are you dressing up today? Or did you go to a? I guess you two are sick, right? So like, you're probably not dressing up in. If you could have dressed up, what would you have been? Maybe that's the way to word that. Does Wolfslayer just go out as a swoony guy? It's applicable everywhere. Oh my god, we actually have a sun persona to get rid of. Like, oh my god. Like, actually legit, it worked out once for us there. And more fine coal instead of the power salt. Again, thank you, Chelsea. Ever so nice. Ever so nice. share the wealth of Jeff Bezos's money from your money. To me. I may put on a bunny mask to pass out candy at a distance. I may talk him also into wearing a mask, like full face masks, not just the medical ones. Yeah, like I feel like this might be the first one. Like I heard so many people were like, oh, we don't want to give out candy this year because COVID. I'm like, come on, this is the one the kids really get. I feel like they got little gypped last year. One nice thing about living in an apartment. Not that I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind handing out candy.
Look for an opening. Go for it, Daddy! Beat it to a pulp. Keep going, guys.
But yeah, I don't have to do that. Yeah, mail us all one, right? I wish I could. They're not as easy as in Persona 3. And I don't know why we aren't escaping.
Senpai, wake up.
And then they want to escape. This is all just...
Back up. Fast.
Are we ever gonna choose escaping here, or...
Now's your
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we should all get like a P.O. box or something. Alright, so... I feel like... No, you know what we're doing? We're just getting out of here, because... If I keep messing around in here... It's gonna be terrible, and I don't want it to be terrible. I love Halloween and seeing the kids in their costumes. We have 120 bars. The first year we only had 50 and ran out in like the first hour. So it sounds like you're in a relatively popular area. I heard from a couple of Discords I was in that some kids were going out yesterday. Like, I don't care what day it is, if it's a day of the week, just because it happens to be like, you know, a shitty week because it's not a Saturday or whatever. Who cares? You go on the Halloween day. I that was never a thing when I was a kid of like, if it happened on a Wednesday, you're going out on Wednesday. That's all it is. Oh, you got a whole... Okay, yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Yeah, my little guy, he's going out as the child, which I think has a name now. I think it's Grogu now. But I work tonight, so I'm unable to go on out with him. But the wife will. So someone is going out. All right, so fusing personas is not a thing we're doing yet. We're leaving here. Yeah, we went out a few times. Yeah. All right, Ted. Yeah, we'll be coming back tomorrow, Ted, when it's not raining. We didn't do it last year for safe purposes, but this year I'm right. Yeah, I feel like it's good to go back. Like, I think the worst thing is, like, they've said, like, they sort of throw it like, you probably shouldn't want to give out candy this year. Like, whereas I said, like, well, it's like the year like kids can finally go out, because last year, although they never said no, like, to say not no last year when it was worse to this year. But you can now use the coffee mug Dojima gave you to make yourself a hot drink. Coffee will remove exhaustion and allow you to go out at night, even after venturing into the TV world. Yes. Are you the house that gives out the big chocolate bars, Chelsea? You're like 99% Mayor Wolf is worse off than you, but it's just sign and scribe. Nothing contagious or dangerous. Cooties are dangerous. Will be masked up under the masks, though, and be sanitizing everything in between. Yeah, I could feel like, you know, you could have like a Tom Brady moment where you just are like, you could throw the candy at the children, right? That could be a deal. Like, go get it, kid. All right, so like, does that open up like being able to do anything? I wish I could see the weather. Cannot see the weather. Full size bar. Oh, so you guys are the house to go to. Awesome. And I love also how it's the evening. Now it's not raining. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is my status? Just don't need expression. Everything else is open. So let's nail that. I know we're dressed to go outside. Maybe we'll go to the pub, actually. They're German chocolates and delicious. That sounds wonderful. We could yeah, there's nothing to fish over. To the pub. I feel like it's been a while since we've been to the pub. I might even drop by your guys' place with no. Do I still get? Well, I guess if I bring the little guy, then he can get the food. I want a full chocolate bar as well. Reminds me, did you notice the construction sign next by? I didn't see when they put them up. Have you been even seen any? No, it's just like anywhere, any city at all, they don't do any construction, even if the construction sign is up. You don't have any better bugs? I'm working on it. But yeah, I'll take the breadcrumbs. Oh, you don't even have anybody like working today. Will I work today? Don't work. You don't have anybody there. Maybe if I work, people will show up. Do people just come to the bar? Okay, yep, just one poor schmuck. All right, that'll work for me. Hopefully he doesn't want to add on in my diligence. Wait, is it my diligence or is it... Wait, which one was maxed out? I've already forgotten. I hope it wasn't diligence. The grumbling young man, he looks as if he wants to listen to his complaints. Understanding was needed, I think. I always said growing up that I always spoil people on Halloween. I'm glad Will feels the same way because the looks on the kid's face when they get a huge shock. Oh, I've... One day, I feel I would like to be that person as well. When that market crashes, that'll be the day. I want to make sure I didn't ruin this. Expression. Okay, so yeah, we got diligence and understanding, so that worked out. Just don't get what, Jordan? Expression. I almost said diligence again. Almost said it again. Don't get what, Jordan? Diligence. No, expression. A lot to take in. All right, now can we go home? And now, could you imagine? Could we still do something? See, look, I'm allowed to still go home here. This is the weird thing. I've worked. There's a cat. See, I can still do things. Paid for that. I paid for that. Sunday fun day. It's a good day off school. You can buy things from the lovable, beautiful TV Tanaka show. That's of course before my penis phone goes off. Oh, hi Chie. Yeah, I didn't know because apparently we even don't have no, we're not hanging out today. I told you I'm going to. Oh, is this ruining me again? You know what I'm thinking now? I don't want to waste a day in the TV if I can't get that other quest thing. I think I have to finish that one quest, and I don't know where I'm handing that one part in. I'll have to check. I'm also the house that will absolutely hand out candy to people of all ages. If you come to my house on Halloween and there's still candy to be given, you're getting candy. That sounds wonderful. I'll be there in 6 hours. Guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction. I don't think it will meet anybody's. No, pure assassin. That looks like a Teddy with some diet food. Are you telling Teddy that he has to go on a diet, perhaps? Pure ass combo indeed. I have people that are like, Halloween is for kids only. No, Halloween's for everyone. I hate people is what I meant. That came across that way, but there's nothing wrong with that. I remember there was always one house I went to where the guy would always put, because you come up to a house and you say trick or treat, right? And I always thought that was weird because, I mean, look. The adults know the dealio, right? They know that they just give the candy. That's part of the transaction. I knock on your door. I threaten to egg your house, and you give me candy. I don't egg your house. We move on to the next one, right? That's how it works. But I always thought, like, I had a guy go like, "Oh, trick, eh? So, tell me a trick." And I'm like, I don't know, like, how old are you? Like 12? Like, don't stump me like this, sir. I'm not ready for this. And then eventually, like, you know, you realize that you can't come up with anything, so you're just like, well, yeah, I got nothing. All right, we're gonna go out till the evening. I'm gonna see where I can hand in quests before I decide whether I'm gonna go into the TV world or not. I gotta see what quest that was that we picked. So, okay, we didn't do that one yet. Okay, so that's the one I need to hand in so that we can go to do this one. So go find the old man in the shopping district and give him his shitty coal. Alright, then we can go to the beach. But, oh, also, like, maybe we can go to the beach, by our beach, the floodplain, which still is a beach, by the way. And check to see if that guy's going to have another, spit it out, Jordan. A fishing rod. 11-1. Boy, everyone just wants to hang out today. Oh, we could get some money. Not at the tofu shop. You're an idiot, Jordan. There we go. That's the proper place to go. Hey, have you come to see my fart? I mean, what art? Yes, I have, actually. Sell all materials. So I guess we're not selling any of that other stuff that you need. Oh, it's... do not sell that proof of passion. Could you imagine me get... Okay, let's just hold on to everything right now until I hand in some quests, because someone else needed those. Could you imagine I just was sold them all to everybody? I would have been so upset. Wow, that was a little weird skipperoonie there. All right, let's catch some bugs first. My whole thing is people who get bent out of shape at older kids trick-or-treating, or little kids that don't speak when they come up to the door. Like, dude, kids cry on Santa's lap at Christmas. It's fine. Kids aren't all super happy, friendly beings. Some are super shy, and some are nonverbal. If some old people showed up in costume, they get the candy as little ones. Halloween trick-or-treat is not the time to be a stingy asshole. Right to the point, Chelsea. That's why we like you around here. See how, like, I even look at my little guy, like, we tried to sort of tell him, like, you know, okay, say trick or treat or something like that. Like, he's barely talking. He says basic stuff, right? But he's also been basically brought up during a pandemic where all he knows is people in masks and people not going anywhere and saying things and all that stuff. Like, he's at a very, very, while limited, weird time of growing up. He knows nothing but people wearing masks everywhere. So, and he hasn't been able to hang out with other people and kids like he probably would normally do outside of family, cousins, and stuff like that, who may or may not be close to his age, or they're too young, right? So, it's just sort of weird like that. But yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Just look, just like what I said. Look, this is a transaction. I'm going to open up my pillowcase. You're going to take a look inside and realize, hey, there's some eggs in there. If you don't throw in the candy, we're going to egg your house back to the Stone Age. That's a Simpsons joke, okay? I never did that. That's mean to egg people's houses, but that's the transaction. I come to your house, I look at you with a costume on, and you know, we complete the transaction by you giving me candy. Thanks, youngin'. Now he's gonna go hand out. He gave us 40 grand. Wow. All right, that was good. Okay, so we're gonna leave the shopping district because we're gonna go to the floodplain. I think that's the next one. There is Juness. Fine, go to Juness. Meet nobody there. Pointless. Pointless. Why do we even go there? All right. floodplain. There might be someone here to hand another quest in, but like I said, there's a couple still to do. I think most of them actually we got in school, oddly enough. Bunch of delinquents. We could have hung out with Yukiko, but knowing me, that's the way I work. Okay, nope, she doesn't have one. I thought she had one. I can't go without petting the cats. The meow and the meep. There we go. Got that all said and done. If this old man doesn't know where I can get an ocean rod, I don't know what to think. How goes the fishing? A sea fishing rod, you said. I'm glad you asked. You knew you'd show that much interest in fishing. It was worth letting you have that rod. If so happens, I have a sea fishing rod right here. So what do you say we do a transaction here? Trick-or-treat hours are getting weird, though. I'm guessing they just don't want people out when it's super dark. Or trick-or-treat starts at 3 p.m. See, this is a great conversation. I remember being out super late and never thinking of it. Like, I remember knocking on people's doors at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And I felt like now me realizing now, like, God, that was silly. I mean, you still got candy. And like, it's not like I was the only one sort of stumbling around. There'd still be people around, so that would be hence why we would do it. But I've never started super early, but it would make sense for little kids to start early. Still, though, you have to wait till it's dark. There's no starting until it hits it being dark. I guess the only thing that's acceptable, I always thought it was weird when I look back on it now, but I remember, do you remember watching E.T. and watching them all go trick-or-treating? And it's still light out. And I know they're on the West Coast or whatever, but maybe that was like just the weird thing of like, I know it doesn't get dark over there until maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. And so that's just how it's going to work. Whereas over here on the East Coast where I live, like it can get dark at 8 o'clock. So I don't know. I remember it being dark as fuck with me running door to door with my poor mom. I read that very quickly as porn mom, and I'm very sorry. Walking in the middle of the road, probably ready to go home and go to bed. Yeah. Also, maybe I didn't get this from okay, so I didn't get this, and this guy wants a guardian. Show him the guardian. Oh, I haven't caught it yet. God damn. Alright, I think we're going into the TV world. So we could have went to Junes after, because we still have to cross on it. Does this woman have anything? She never has anything. Oh no, not Mrs. Ann being a porn mom. No. I'm sorry I even said it. All right.
We're going already?
Yes, we're going already, because we have side quests, Yukiko. Side quests. See, now I feel bad that we didn't go back. Well, no, it wasn't raining, though. I was gonna say I could have went fishing, but it wasn't raining. So, doesn't matter. Alright, let's make, Naoto was good. You're good. And a healer. That looks okay, right? Sure. And I think we're going to B5, B6. Hopefully running into something. There is also the other enemy to get for the rocks, I believe. So let's just check and make sure. Okay, we did that. See, okay, like this is handing in at school. We've done that. We just gotta find Miss Sofu. Done. Proof of Passions. Almost sold those. Those are done, but they're in school. These are the power rocks. We're gonna get those. Crystal Ball in school. Done. And then Training Shell, and then that. All right, so we're just good to go. Slug Floor. I didn't even read what we were doing here. 5 and 6. That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Treasure chest. And then, oh, that, see. Ah, that stupid thing. At least he didn't get a net. Oh. Lightning. Who has light? I think it's Kanji has lightning. And I'm never paying attention to it. So, yes, don't do that. Did that say fup or fap? It probably could have said foop, 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 fap, foop. Could we not just do... Why am I running into the worst enemies here? Like, the worst. And they all, like, do resistances and all this stupid stuff. It's terrible.
Amazing, Yukiko Senpai.
There we go. Still haven't run into the enemy we need. This oh, a monkey. We get ourselves a monkey. I bet you always wanted a monkey. Alright. Chest keys, coin cards, monkeys named Thoth, deep in thought, with a book. He's the Emperor. We don't have an Emperor. So we're just going to go on through and get rid of the lowest persona, level 39. Oh, I mean, he looks so unhappy, but and Gabriel, we don't need another Gabriel. There we go. A stretchy object and a meteorite. I'm just hoping we now, like, so now, you know, we won't run into those power things, because the game will be weird about it. Fire suppressor. We're gonna stumble around. Oh, am I hearing the Reaper now? Are you kidding me right now? Well, yeah, I mean, I'd love to go down to B6, but, like, the enemy is also on B5 here, so let's... He's coming for it.
Oh, that's not good. It's weak.
These, and how do you not have Marigadai? Like, how... I feel like before we finish this game, we have to at least do him once. Right? Like, we gotta do that.
Watch me.
Enemy down.
Now's our chance.
Why does he never nap? Why does my son never nap?
Are you ready?
Yep, leave it to us.
Yeah, go, go, go!
And somehow looking outside the 10th floor of a building is somehow far more entertaining than nap time. I think we need to get on him about nap time. Give me another one more. 2 more, half money. I mean, we still got it. There we go. What level are you currently? I'd fight them around 70 in Persona 5R. See, I am not even... I want to say we're probably around level 50. But isn't there all those weird things in Persona? Like, Persona 5, you can't even bring up the... Like, I don't think I ever fought him without it being the flu season or anything like that. Like, I think that was always the way I just fought the Reaper in Persona 5. Number 3, I think we fought him as well. Only because I think I went to the washroom and then... Oh, I hate this area. Like, the design of this one is just terrible. It doesn't flow, even though it's probably no different than any of the other levels at all. For some apparent reason, you can't show me the enemy that we need. You make it so difficult for me to come up behind on everything. It's just a pain in the... And then this thing is going to get a freebie turn back around? Are you kidding me right now?
Uh-oh. What
I think Wolf took him on at, like, level 99 and wiped the floor. Oh, yeah. Like, that's not even fair. That's not even fair, Chelsea Ann. Do you think he got lost on the way to the grocery store?
Naoto-kun. You never lose your cool.
I don't know. Maybe it's like 45 minutes away. You're supposed to be napping. Why are you napping? No, no sake. If you're having a sake, you're having a nap. You can't barter with a 2-year-old. They think you can. It's right outside our neighborhood, so I'd be shocked if he managed to get lost. I think he's lost then. What is Mucinex, by the way? It sounds like mucus something. So maybe it's like to do like, is it like a sinus medicine? It probably is that, right? Put on Corey Carson Halloween. That sounds fitting and winning. It breaks up mucus from sinus issues. No, nothing does that. Nothing does that. All right, if we do this one, then do this one, then we're not going to get the no more items thing. See, now we're paying some type of attention, and then we got no money. Here. Bother mom. Or sit down and watch your show then. Okay, that was terrible. I need a new chair. I need a boom arm mic. I need everything. I should probably eventually spend some of my Twitch money. Although I don't even know if I have enough to even buy a chair. Okay, no Manu Mahashu. I don't need you because we just got Thoth. Although I got enough for the boom arm. It's actually what my doctor prescribes me on top of the antibiotics when I have the unfortunate full-blown sinus infection. Yeah, when you get all the cocaine up there, it's good to clear that out, right?
All right, level up.
No nap. Red enemy, you think it's what we need? It's not. None of these are anything that we need. Ugh.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
Weak against an attack.
Enemy down.
Way to go,
Good
Naoto.
sound, Naoto-kun. This enemy.
Can anyone have like some legitimate?
Persona.
I just want to hit the rush button and get this fight over and done with. And this has been so long. This is like it's gonna go 3 days of wasted time. Feels like I'm stuck on a Mucinex drip. I don't even know what that was. Money up, lose an earned card. I did that the wrong way. I thought it was the other way for the card. Oh, for God's sakes! I just want to get the power castle and the other guy. That's all I want, and I can't even get it. Oh. I feel like diorama is useless. Like, as much as I don't mind, then watch. The next thing I'm gonna have is like a, oh, would you like to, have diorama now? No, of course. Also, I totally bought Persona 4 Golden back during the spring sale on Steam, and I'm wondering if I should wait till Persona 5 R eventually, or if I should just start yet another game. I would play this. This is good game. This is good game. Blight. Deals heavy physical damage to all foes with a chance of poison. I mean, do I just replace that one? Yes, probably. I'm so confused about everything just coming at me. I mean, also, Ask Wolf if you are interested in any of the community enhancement pack that we have on this. Don't be afraid to give that a whirl.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to
There you
darkness.
Go sit down. Sit down with that. Every goddamn enemy.
There, got it. Light works well on this one. You can win.
Set. 4. Why don't you just take them there and look at the color? Yeah, I guess so.
3 of them. Don't
Oh, you're doing that right now?
It's quite tenacious.
It's not going down.
I really like this game from watching Wolf play it, and now you. Persona is just a great series in general. I just know I'm gonna start it, get like 75% of the way through, and then drop it for like a year because it happens with most games I play. Now, how does that happen with this game?
So persistent.
Just to hang out with Nanako and Kanji? I can see how that could be a thing.
Counting on you. Someone else's
No.
turn.
Yeah, great. Great job, Mom.
Two enemies left. Don't lower your guard now. I am thou.
Like borderline, almost could be on TV, Mrs. P. You weren't, but I'm just saying you're pretty close. And said no. I think I'm just getting trolled in this dungeon. Like it's just not like there's no. This enemy doesn't exist. I don't even know what it looks like. Bringing high-speed gear from something that apparently isn't or may not show up. She has a couple of times.
That's not good. Darkness won't
Quite
work.
tenacious.
Someone else's turn.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Usually it's far more behind,
Yukiko Senpai.
like over just by like his change table or something.
Amazing, Yukiko Senpai. 2 defeated so far.
And I swear, like the game gets like there was no reason for that to have a miss from the protagonist. No reason, right? Like it didn't accomplish anything. He got to use an item to silence us or something like that. Like that's such a waste. Such a waste. Ugh. Oh, I'm waiting for the day fully ends up on camera, and then I'll clip it so it never goes away. I mean, yes, there's that as well. Like, do I visit this enemy again? Because they have to eventually run into it. Although everyone says it's more so to be on the 5th one as opposed to the 6th one.
Darkness.
Someone finish this one off.
It's not going down.
Of course, you could probably use it on Yukiko. Oh, shocking that it didn't work that way. I'm shocked.
Ready?
God.
And action.
Oh, that's a great help there, Rise. That's exactly what we needed. Probably why Wolf doesn't become a streamer, because I'd be in the background making silly faces. Yeah, but like it's for her, she doesn't want to be on the camera, right? Like she doesn't mind if she gets shown in the back. Like it's not. I don't think it's like. But I think for I don't think you would mind being on camera, obviously, right? So is it him that doesn't want to be on camera? I feel like if you, I've been doing this for a few years, so like, and obviously you can probably tell like it doesn't bother me. having someone like shove a camera in my face wouldn't bother me. But like is he like that? Oh, these are the things we need. No, they're not. God, every time I think it's something we need, it's not something we need.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Go Sukuna Hikana!
That's fair. I'm a camera whore. He doesn't like having his picture taken unless he's expressed asked and isn't a good. Oh, so not only does he have to be asked, but he also has to be in a good mood. Maybe his hair, like, he would probably never let this happen. He would never stream with bedhead, right? Whereas I was just too lazy and I thought, it's fitting. It's Halloween, right?
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
I'm so annoyed with this particular. This is why I wanted to do this.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Electricity.
These quests on my off time.
Someone finish this one.
He might, I don't know though. Maybe he's more vain than I actually don't, and that's why. Well, you know, that's what it's. You gotta dig, right? You gotta dig.
That's some thick skin.
Go forth.
I wasn't even paying attention there. Didn't even legit pay attention there. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? My mind is just like not there. And let me guess, I have no ice, and I didn't bring anyone who does ice. I stream with bedhead if it actually looked cute, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't look. It just looks like I haven't brushed my hair in years. That's one right there. That's right. So that see, like, that could be your thing though, right? Did you ever think about that? And just look at how stupid a fight can be when you don't have any weakness to do. Look how stupid it becomes. Or being a slob. Hey, I mean, there's a lot of people who are making a lot of money on this platform by being a slob 24/7. Again, like, believe me, I literally think that the majority of the top streamers look ogre-like, or that they don't take care of them. Like, I hate to jump on him, but like, look at like Asmongold, right? Like, the guy like looks like he hasn't showered in weeks. If you ever get a look at his streaming room, it's like, hey, look, as someone who's streaming from their son's room, I get it, but like, as someone who has like a legitimate, like, very set room where they can, like, they have cups and plates and everything. Like, I mean, like, hey, maybe that's part of their appeal. I don't know, but like,
Fire's no good on this one.
I think like that's a, you know, maybe fix something up, I guess. I don't know. You're very vain. Nothing wrong with being vain. Where? Really? I feel like just escaping at this point. Like this is where, like, I'm done wasting my time here with these enemies. Your desk is messy as fuck, but if I were on camera, I'd have to clean up on the right. But see, that would be a good spot too. Right? It would force you to do those things. Force you. Like, I mean, you can't really see much of my stream. Sort of like on purpose as well, but Room is not, you know, he has his he has his moments where his, you know, he's got stuffies everywhere and whatnot, but I think I need this guy for something. Light damage.
Your agility is down.
But it's also, like, to me, like, a computer desk can be dirty. know what I'm saying? Like, not dirty with filth, but I mean, to me, it can be dirty with, you know, things going on, right? Like, I got a few things. I got a remote. I got my controllers. I got a legal pad here for some apparent reason. I have my Nintendo Switch thing that I always forget to block. I got speakers and other stuff. I think a training shell is what I needed. My modem is up here. But those are desk things, right? Hence why I have monitor mounts to clear up a little bit of that room, because then it would be a little too cluttered, in my opinion, if we really had all that stuff there. See, this is why this sort of works out, this stream day, though. Like, I said, like, well, today isn't gonna, you know, it was gonna be a, see, like, that says Secret Lab B7 to B8. Are you kidding me? We're not on B7, B8. But at least we got one item. Are these the enemies we need?
Nice. There's an enemy weak to wind.
Wow, Wolfie isn't even here, and we got them. Of course, they're weak to wind. Weakness to wind. I read that as I was wrong.
3 enemies left. You can win this.
I can't be on camera and not like how everything looks. Again, vain, but I also just don't generally how I like, unless it's a posted photo with a filter and makeup, hair done, candid photos, and photos taken by other people are the bane of my existence. They always show some kind of flaw, and I hate that spiral. And there's nothing wrong with that, though. I mean, I think everyone sort of thinks that way. I mean, like I said, today is like one of those weird days where, like, I probably would have had normally a hat on. I normally wet my hair and you know, at least somewhat brush it because I want to look somewhat okay. But I thought to myself I wasn't going to stream today, and I thought, well, that's like a wasted day. I don't want to have that wasted, so let's give that a whirl. You want a different Joe? I think both of you, we had this good. I think streaming would be a fun thing to try. It works for me, though. Not all of us can make that work. I mean, I think it's a little. I don't think I look my best, but pick a show. Pick a show. Or you're going for a nap. I'll watch the Chrissy. Word party. Word party. No. You picked it. Yes or no? All right. Oh, and okay, now we got okay, so at least we're actually making progress here. I got the high-speed gear. That was needed. We got the training shell. So okay, what's done here? That's done. Done. That one we haven't done yet. But we should be getting them. Done. Not done. So it looks like B7 to B8. No, we did that one. Looks like we just go right to actually B8. If I could hit the right button eventually to go to B8. And then we can actually finish the... My son just dumped his goldfish everywhere. Why did you dump them out? I mean, he's picking them up, to be fair, and putting them back in the bowl. Now we gotta vacuum that spot. You're supposed to eat them in the bowl. Maybe one day I'll try streaming. I don't know if I could stick to a game though. So, like, do you think if you like pick something like, say, like this, like Persona, like something you know that you like, something like I feel like another game you have to pick of like you know what you like, you know what you could talk over. I've always said like if you fail to talk about something, just
that's not good.
talk about
Darkness
the
won't
game,
work.
just talk about what you're doing in the game, right? That works, but
That one's totally weak.
okay,
Better not lose.
totally weak.
3. This one's big.
He has 35 HP, and the other things have 300 HP.
Physical attack.
Are we joking here? Logan! Pick them up. You want to go for a nap? Pick them up then. Pick them up. Yeah, now it's you because you dropped on the ground. Me too, Chelsea. Me too. It's weird how that works out, right? Okay, where's my lightning electricity guy? There they are, right there. Great. I'll see if I'll get lucky, and they'll do like maybe someone will just do a giant attack to it,
Enemy down.
like this. This was exactly what I wanted to happen. See how well this will work out.
All right, out of our way.
Stern. Oh. Oh, and then you have me not paying attention like that. Yeah, and see, that's another thing too. Like, it's got like it works extremely well for my schedule, right? Like with me being shift work. Like as you can tell, I am able to stream quite often, which is really nice.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko Senpai?
Probably. But that has its appeal too. That has its appeal too. Is streaming on set days. At least, like I always thought that was like working the 9 to 5 like most people do, or having those set hours. Even though I have set hours, like not getting into it, but you know, you could always stream. You could set a schedule going like, okay, every weekend I know I can stream, or every this or every that, or every weekend. Like whereas mine, it's like, well, okay, like I can't stream every weekend, but I could stream this weekend, but not the next weekend because I work this week. It just gets so confusing. That's why I don't have a schedule. Can you pick them up? Hey, pick them up. I think you should, as we say, give it the good old college try.
Oh, that one's...
Give it that. I was gonna say like I'm afraid of this thing, but they were right. They said it was weak. Like it takes a beating, but then it also almost murders us if it hits you. So give it a whirl. See if it's something you like. Yellow. Just don't hit Yosuke again. Just don't.
Yosuke Senpai.
I think it'd be fun to do like a day or two out of the week just as a hobby, perhaps. I mean, yeah, exactly. Hobby like I do. And you never know. Maybe you might get to make a little bit of beer money out of it. I think that's another way to look at it.
All yours. It's quite tenacious.
There. That's
Oh, beautiful. Love when that happens.
it will end.
Give it a try, Chelsea Ann. Give it a try. Pick a game. Like, so maybe like I would say is like pick a game
Your health is
that maybe don't get into something long, obviously, because then what if people actually can't? Well, I mean, I guess the way to work it would be is if people showed up and watched you in droves, Because I was gonna say I'll start with Persona, but then if you didn't like streaming, then you started a RPG, and then you just did what you said you didn't like to do because you started a game and then you're not gonna finish it because you streamed it, but you didn't want to finish streaming it, and then that world. But yeah, like maybe like I was gonna say, probably next game we'll eventually jump on into is like Hades, like a run game would be really good, right? I think that was another the elegant mother.
It's weak.
Also wait, so weak against fire, but then drains fire.
Yeah. Someone finish this one off.
Enemies left. You can win this.
Counting on you.
We'll see.
Persona.
I think some people just need that urge, that push. You can get there. You can get there. I was just gonna say, do not attack someone
Roll.
that we're gonna be really mad about.
2 more to go.
How can you miss so many times? How is this an okay thing that you can keep just miss every goddamn time? I know their evasion is up.
That's the way, Senpai. Do
Nice
some more
move,
damage.
partner.
That's great, Senpai.
So what did this guy hate? Lightning, because no one has lightning.
Let's go.
Counting on you. Persona. That's some thick
Okay, that's something. Then God's hand. Okay. Well, that worked, but didn't work, and that's not going to work. We should probably heal.
Thanks.
There we go. Got that. Okay, do you have something that's gonna work? There we. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Was that move? I knew someone had it. It's probably Jeebas that had a book running around. There we go.
Places, everyone. And action. All right, go. Beat him up.
Phew. Now I hope we got the other quest from there. Wolfstar's gonna come back and he's be like, "You're still here." I'll be like, "I know." I told you he got lost. That's what happens. Had to go to another store. That's terrible. I think the headband was the thing we needed. And a go home, which are also... Oh, see, those aren't... I keep thinking those are things that we need but don't need. All right, so... All right. Branch headband. Done. You know what we haven't gotten is these things. Power rocks. Eight power rocks. Why can't we get these? I know it said from level 3 to level 8, but come on now. Like I just want, like, maybe we have power rocks. Could you imagine we have like 1,000 power rocks? Could you imagine we have 0 power rocks?
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work.
Let's go.
Every single time I'm facing this enemy, I'm one day I'm gonna get murdered. I'm gonna get murdered.
That's some thick skin.
One enemy to go. Keep it up. Go forth.
Going to have to clean that mess up.
I couldn't do it.
Persona.
Why are these shows like 8 minutes long? And then never continue. Do you ever have that issue with Netflix, where the episode plays and then never plays the next one following in?
That's amazing, Yukiko Senpai. Keep it up.
Counting on you. Persona. Ooh, that went well.
Someone is very not happy. I don't know what they... I have to clean up a mess. I keep getting Damascus. I don't know what that does. Combo boost, great, because as if that's what I needed. Now, resisting exhaust, that's going to come in handy in the car. Come on. Yes, I know my health is low. Just relax, okay? Can you let me just worry about my own self here? Oh, now see. Oh, all right, there. Waste more SP. Because why the hell not? And you know what's funny? Like the previous time, like these power castles that these things keep talking about, I saw those 1,000 times in the last run, and now I can't even run into one if my life depends on it. Like this is where it gets dumb. Anytime I'm thinking of doing stupid stuff like grinding out stuff like this again, just remind me of this terrible day, and never do it again. Because we just keep fighting
That one's immune to darkness.
this stupid guy. He's gonna hit someone, almost murder them. Oh, look at that, we got lucky.
Ready, set.
How come he doesn't have Garudine? Why doesn't he have that?
Someone else's turn.
One enemy to go.
Like we have everything but. I just want to get to the end, beat up the end guy, call it a day.
Let's go.
Have Naoto murder a robot. Probably isn't really a robot. There's probably like 18 small children, all like, you know, pulling pulleys, like a, you know, like a puppet master or something.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
How is it every time? This is the only enemy that exists.
Counting on you. Persona. That's some thick skin.
I am now. There. One enemy to go. Keep
Persona.
it up.
Throw down. That's some thick skin.
Persona. Someone finish this one off.
Who's next? Dude, we're next, but we're probably not gonna kill it. No, let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Except she'll probably miss, screwing everything up.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko Senpai?
There we go. Phew. You can give me another Damascus. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'll take the new Persona, Cali, from California. Strength. Do we have another strength? See, it just hates me. It hates me. Triglav. Yeah, we haven't even touched yet. So goodbye. Rose quartz. That's good. All right, I think I'm going to return down to the 3rd floor. If I could ever hit the right button, I would have it made.
I think my
Would you shut up, Yukiko? I'll heal you. Just relax for 2 seconds. I'm at like my wit's end of doing 1,000 quests over and over and over and over and over. Just give me these power salts, these power rocks or whatever. Like, look, oh, let's beat up another red guy. He's not gonna have what we need.
Careful, it's immune to electricity.
That's what we need. This is exactly the enemy we need. Oh my god, I never even would have thought it would have happened so quickly.
You can win this!
I mean, yes, I know I can win it, but...
Enemy down! Well done!
Yeah, I'm gonna guard, because Yosuke can do all these fun things.
Let's go!
And they look like a cool bug. You know what would be even better? If I just got all 8 power salts in one. You know what would be even better? Actually hitting things. That would be great. Have you seen any more ever such terrible RNG in this game for me? Like, it's like it knows. Like I'm having like a rough go, a rough day. Just let Yosuke finish them off. Why are we having this discussion? And I'm gonna have to clean up that mess of goldfish behind me. 2 power rocks. 2 power rocks. Are you kidding me right now? All right. Yeah. Give me a hot second here. I'll be right back.
restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge.
And we're back. Vacuuming during a stream is probably not the best way to get viewership, right? It's the hair. That's how it is. Hey, me too. Wait, we're vacuuming, or we feel you got lost. That's what we felt what happened. Did you get lost? Like, you can DM me if you got lost. Did you have like a blow to the head or something? And I've had several of those. Thank you for the meat gum, by the way. That's gonna go a long way. For a while before you gotta start cooking. Start cooking, right? My bell was rung, as they say. Oh, now we're running into these nice lovers.
To light.
Leak to light, leak to light. Don't listen to me anymore. I just want to get to the end. I just want to get 6 more salt things.
Nato-kun's busting heads and looking cool.
And then
That went well.
we're good. We're solid.
Another level for me.
We can get back into Lloyd Bannings and Son and figure life out.
My level has risen.
Yeah, well, we've done well since you've been gone. We just got 1 quest left, actually. I think. This is where I swear my brain is melting in my thing. So okay. Did that one. Got those. That's the one we're currently on. We have 2 power rocks. Got that. Got that. Got that. And we got that. So I mean, we're accomplishing what we need to do. And then we just have to finish off the end Naoto quest thing. People. Yeah, like I keep saying, I keep telling myself, it gets better. But no, to do the, like, I don't think I've ever done, maybe outside of when we started doing this game, because the grind was a little silly at the very beginning of doing the side quests on the side, but like we're not getting the enemies I need.
You can win. I should. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Let's go.
Nato-kun. Oh, this isn't good. Enemy defeated. You're up. Wind. Nato-kun's hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her?
Hulk Hogan, the most hated of professional wrestlers.
Ooh, that went well.
I mean, not back in the 80s. No. Oh, more proof of passions. Good to have those. That's great. Oh my God! See, of all the days when I usually stream,
This is rather grueling.
I usually say, oh, like, look, 2 hours feels like I've been streaming for 5 minutes. No, the side quest grind is making it feel like we're taking a little too long here, and we're not like. I don't know if I'm looking for the red enemies or what. We're just not getting the things that we need to be getting.
Nato-kun collapsed. This isn't good.
I'm not even paying attention anymore.
to a good start.
Like, that's the thing. How often does your encounter rate with this garbage possibly come up? All the time. All the time.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
Counting on you. Persona!
And then I'm hitting X so quickly. Like, thank God that blocked.
Senpai, are you okay? Naoto-kun's hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her?
All yours.
Wow, Naoto-kun, you never lose your cool.
Are you okay?
Oh, thank you for just walking right past Hulk Hogan.
You're really low on health.
You know, and murdering him. Don't use that. Okay, they're fine. Heal everybody up. Just get something back here. Here's where Jordan gets in trouble. He's using Rush again. Oh.
You leveled up.
Like, I found that enemy like on every floor, and now that I want to find him, not here at all. Like the last day we were playing this, that stupid power castle was literally everywhere, and now I can't find this. Get me out. Press the right button, Jordan. Just get me out of here. What floor are we on? What floor are we on? 4? Let's go to 5. Let's go to 5. Just forget about it. I'm having like a Doc Brown I fell off of the toilet moment. Did we ever feel like, did we ever get to the bottom of how did Doc Brown slip from the top of his toilet? Like, have we figured that, like, was he, did he pee on the seat?
Let's go.
And then he fell off of it? I never got to the bottom of that, and I felt like that was a little, it was unfair, right?
3 of them.
Like, how does it tease you like that without telling you how he really did it?
Ooh, nice move, Yosuke.
Can we, when do I get a moment to myself to recover?
Okay, let's go.
I don't need any of these items or things they're giving me. I just want some power salts. That's it. That's all I want. Where do we even find the power salts? Where am I going to find them? They're gonna be like right here, right? Power rocks, 2. I need 8. And I don't know if they're just these red enemies. You know, that was the only time we got lucky. Now I'm running into these.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
No one cares what they're immune to, okay? Tell me what they're weak against. You used to be helpful, Rise. You used to be helpful. Lightning.
Enemies left. You can win this.
What, heaven forbid I have a Mazianga.
Dominion.
Instead, let's waste all individual points.
That's the way, Senpai. Do some more damage.
Probably missed the last one, or the second one.
It got back up.
Come on, game. Come, like... RNG has been the worst today. The worst. I'm trying to figure if I would be more mad if I was just playing this by myself and having terrible RNG, or not. Oh, I didn't realize that was a 3 off. I'm an idiot. Yeah, another failure. Another failure. Like, I was finding we were getting those enemies higher up, you know, in the food chain. Somehow getting in behind these enemies is also really tough to get this player advantage that doesn't exist against a bunch of purple lions.
It's weak to light.
I've really made a big mistake either not taking Teddy, or even on the worser end of things, Chie.
2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now. Enemy down.
You're doing well.
Nice move, Senpai.
Google says you'll have the most luck finding the invincible minis on floors B3, 4, and floors B6 to B8. But those are like... That's not even what I need, though. I mean, that's what I'm selling them to get. So I need these power salts from the power castles. The invincible minis. Am I going after the wrong enemies here? Because I remember it's the ones that look like a giant rock and they have like a little village on the top. Now I don't even know what an invincible mini is. We may be talking about different things here, but ultimately you need power. You're not wrong there. We have an agreement on that end. The Power Rock enemies are 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Careful. That enemy's immune to wind.
Immune to wind?
Persona! It's quite tenacious.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Maybe we'll eventually find them. Right? Eventually?
Counting on you. Persona! Persona!
Enemy down. Nice move, Senpai.
Nice!
Just kill it. Just kill it.
Senpai, you rock. Beat it to a pulp. Keep going, guys.
I'm on a roll today.
So there's, I guess what we're getting at is there's more than one enemy that drops the power rocks. Is that what we're saying? If I read this quest again. Requested by a housewife in Okina, bring her an invincible mini from Daidara, which is the weapon shop, by selling 8 power rocks from Power Castle from the secret lab B3 to B8F. So that's where I'm a little, and I was running into these enemies a dime a dozen, and now I'm not running into them at all. And Google mentioned this. The problem with the 2 quests was that there's 2 quests that require the same enemy. It was the coal and the rocks. And it was a 50-50 shot. It either gave you the rocks or it gave you the coal, but it didn't give you the something. So we're just getting it from all sides here.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
I could have hung out with Yukiko today. That's what could have happened today.
Beat it to a pulp. Keep going, guys.
We could have hung out with Yukiko.
There. So persistent.
It's quite tenacious.
Last one. Go for it.
It's not going down.
Does my guy get an attack? It feels like it's been a year since he's attacked.
Persona!
I was just expecting a miss there, just because. That's how things go. Like, I think it's just the red enemies. Like, that's the other thing I've been trying to figure out. Is it just the red enemies? Do you know that much? Do they have to be the red enemies? Because the last time we ran into them, they were red. But I don't even know, why do red enemies even show up? Is it because they're super powered for their current level? Is it for other reasons? Like, I don't know. We'll get the easy attack.
Oh, that's not.
Nothing of what we need. Nothing of what we need.
Electricity. Stay at it, Senpai. You really get me going.
And then you see, like, that enemy would have been done if Yosuke didn't miss his stupid attack.
Our enemy is down. We must be gone.
Wiki says floor B6 is most common. I'm not seeing anything about red enemies. Oh my god. Are we on even B6? Tend to be the Gundam knockoffs.
Another level for me.
It's a weird way to refer to them. I would have said the Power Zords.
Gotten a little stronger.
Although you do make sense. I'm not saying that you don't make sense, but they are knockoffs. Optimus Prime knockoffs. Watch us be on the 6th floor. We are on the 6th floor. I just think we have really terrible RNG. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's see. Okay, there's a red enemy. Let's see what shows up. Let's see what shows up. Nothing.
Looks like that one's immune to win.
Go back over to your chair. Stop going in behind there. I wouldn't try B8 until after all. Got some conflicting information because Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden, but I think Persona 4 Golden lost them on 3, 4, 6, and 7. Ugh. Get out behind the computer. Come on. Sit down, or are you going for a nap? There you go. You need a nap. It's playing. Oh.
You're doing well.
And then these things, what weakness and darkness. Do I have one that's gonna do it all? Is that all? No. What? Oh. You know who I got rid of was the one character that could do it. I have all these ones that oh, and I have a Mazionga. That's good to know. What the hell is a Navis Nabububuda? Mudon? What's that do? One. It's all one foe. It's all one foe. Wait, that might be it. There we go. Sure, that's something. Oh. Like everything is just being proven wrong for everyone right now. We're just like, you know what? Hey, the red enemies could be Gundam standoffs. They could be. Let's try B. You said 7 as well. Let's try that, and then we'll go back to 6, maybe. I don't know. Just calm blue ocean, Jordan. Just a calm blue ocean.
Uh-oh.
Like as if
that
these are
was
what
a
we
little
need.
dark.
Do we look like we need these guys?
It's quite
Just two
tenacious.
left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Someone else's turn.
I didn't use my brain when I was making this party up
I think we saw Yukiko Senpai's
at all.
true colors.
and then you get a critical attack and then you miss
Got back up.
the follow-up. You miss the follow-up. It might be wise just to flee flights.
This one's
Flea
very weak
fights.
against electricity.
There we go. Hey, at least we learned something new about them. I agree with you. I should be probably doing that. And we're not, because I'm like, well, that's free experience points. But then we look and see how mad I'm getting. My hair is not getting any better.
It's quite tenacious.
It's not going down.
Ooh, good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Okay. I was just going to say, please do it to him. That'd be great.
Woo, you're up. Time for a counterattack.
I almost died there. Running might be really good.
I'm ready.
Okay, on your places, everyone. And action.
Like, it's even looking at this point of like, I thought to myself, oh, we'll just go and get those other 6 power salts. I don't want to come back another day. That's not gone. But what's getting gone is like, oh, it's just like, we're going to have to exchange the party out for something else. We're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do all these things just to make sure that they work for us.
Yes, I leveled up.
Still, I'm, you know, what are you offering us here? Okay. Like, Naoto doesn't even have any SP, so they're useless. Like, you know, then they would just go back to the entrance and...
Careful.
It's not like this has to be your last time in the TV world. If you get sick of it, you can always come back. I know, but I feel... I only bring that up because I feel like I'm at...
Enemy down.
Steady.
I feel like we're close to getting the next thing that's going to come on the TV soon. So I sort of want to get it over and done with before we do that, if that makes sense.
Amazing, Yukiko Senpai. Keep it up.
Are you kidding me?
Go for it, guys. Hang in there. Great moves. Keep at it.
Huh? It's over already?
A stone? She is. I thought that too. She like just walks right up there, blows like, you know, 6 shots at them, and then kicks them in the junk. Like, I'm having to heal up everybody every time now afterwards. Like, and it's not because of it's not because the enemies are hard. It's they hit hard, I guess you could say, but okay, look at that. We got a couple of them. Now they're probably not going to drop everything we need. Did I even look at this right?
You can win this. Enemy down. Nice.
See, I did this the wrong way. I did it again. I pulled a Britney Spears moment.
Enemy down.
Oh, and the game got nice with me. The game knew I was having a rough go. Was like, let's give this guy a break.
It's showtime. Are you ready? No escape. Go. Beat him up.
Oh, it also is light. Not that that matters either, but
I couldn't defeat it.
That's some thick skin.
So persistent. I couldn't
I was
defeat
gonna say,
it.
when is it my turn again? Oh. Let's see how many. Watch us get like 2.
All right, I leveled up.
What a rough go. Windbreak. You wouldn't take those, would you? Those are. Wait, are those? No, wait. Windbreak. Oh, nullifies. Yeah, we don't use that. I was like, wait, is that for me? No. Let's get out of here. All right, that was 1. I feel like. I feel like if we can get the player advantage, and then we can escape.
Now's your chance. Run.
That's what you need to get. That's what we need to do. Need 4 more. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you've known me, you know that there's nothing pro about any strategy I've been doing. We like to fly by the seat of our pants around here, and even then, the pants go missing. You said you would not go down to the 8th floor, so we will not go down to the 8th floor. I'm thinking probably my best bet is just go back, get a couple new party members. Sort of see where that takes me. Ooh, some cool beads. They're not anal beads, but they're cool beans regardless. Where are the enemies here? 1. And he's gonna turn. Oh! I knew you were gonna pull.
There's 1 enemy. That one's totally weak. But go for it, guys. Hang in there.
We're gonna pay for this. Oh.
I'm ready. Okay, understood. I hope you're prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna replace Naoto with Kanji.
Ooh, nice move, Yosuke Senpai.
Jesus. I would have cried. I would have cried. We are getting new personas, which is nice. Dominion? I feel like we use you. Mott? I don't feel like we use you. Let's regroup back at the beginning. Select the floor. Are we okay? Okay, you're gonna replace Naoto. Yukiko's still doing good. I'm thinking good old Bear can switch out for Yosuke. And you said there was level 3, 4, 6, and 7. $13,000. Just do it. Why was he not happy? The last thing I need is this thing to not be happy with me at times. Oh, come on.
Nice.
I was just gonna say, maybe these guys are those minis you're talking. No, these are the dog towers. Weak to wind, eh?
3 enemies left.
Of course, just when I do get rid of Yosuke.
couldn't do it.
All the places. Your big fights. All the places. Not it times. The just hug and love goes by. I know it's not your fault.
Wind will work. Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's
I know he told me to run, and then I failed to run. I just can never have anything I actually need to move forward here. It's just like, no, you're not allowed to have anything. Any usable skills that you think would be useful for me in a party, screw it. You're not getting it. You don't deserve it.
Is everyone ready? Get set. You can count on me. Go!
I'm spending 2.5 hours in this dungeon, and we have 4 rocks. Now again, when we finish this, it will be over and done with. That is the one thing I think I can look at and say we accomplished something. It wasn't the greatest aspect. It wasn't, you know, looking back on it, you know, should you have done this on your own time? Probably. But, you know, it just means it's closer to getting that finished. Wait, we only got, I feel like there's only got to be one more dungeon left, right? Like, I feel like we got everyone that's, okay, yeah, we're not bothering with you. No, see, I turn around so I can get the free hit on you, please. So that I can actually do my escape strat. Oh, come, you did not see me. The game is cheating me out. The game is cheating me out here.
Okay, I'll look for an opening. 4 enemies left. Don't give up. Now's your chance. Run!
I feel like I should just go out trick-or-treat myself and just get a bunch of candy. Just go like out right now. Okay, hand, go away. How are you seeing me from so far away?
Looks like
Give me the, like, once.
okay, I'll look for an
Give me the enemies I need.
Now's your chance. Run!
Oh, like, this is terrible. I'm not saying that, like, was this ever a complaint back in the day of these? Like, I get Japanese RPG, everyone's about the grind, blah blah blah, but like, I don't know, like, it's not fun. Now, and then see, now we got 3 enemies that are all the things we need. Wow.
Ooh, this enemy's weakness is wind.
Wind, eh? Bet you I don't have anything for that. Because why would I?
Three enemies left. You can win.
Probably gonna miss with one of these blows anyways, because that's the way it goes.
Enemy down. Nice move, Senpai.
I hit over. I hit to go over there, and it didn't work.
Yukiko Senpai? Boy, if looks could kill. Bear soda!
When it rains, it pours.
2 enemies left.
Come on
Don't
down.
lower your guard now.
This fight that should have been over and done with a year ago still ongoing. Now we get to the fun part of how many power salts are you gonna drop? 1? 0? We're just unlucky? How many did we need? 4? Gave me 3. We need 8. Moving you to my phone so I can cook and listen. You want to listen to me losing my mind? That's fine. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness, now's your chance. Run!
And I'm also hoping at this point also that Naoto's final end dungeon is also not as hard as Nails. Like my brain won't be able to take it. It'll explode in mush. Stairs are here. Thank you. Yeah, I got you. Loud and clear.
Now's your chance. Run!
I hate running away. I don't know why. It's a legitimate strat. Pro strat, even referred to by some, but I just picture Wolf Slayer. You know, he's he's off in the corner of the kitchen, cutting up the vegetables, the meat, putting it all together.
Now's your chance.
Here I am screaming about terrible RNG in a terrible dungeon that I never want to go to ever again. Hence why I want to finish it. And then he's going to chuckle and lop his thumb off. And then that's when I hope that Chelsea Ann knows first aid. And I hope it doesn't happen. Because you're like me. You probably don't mind having your fingers sting and your thumbs thumbing. You never know when you need to get a... You know, I might have to hitch a ride one day, right?
Looks like now's your chance. Run!
And anytime you see a weird-looking Hulk Hogan, you should run. That's a good call. I feel like this was not a good floor to do this on. If it's any consolation, I've been this frustrated with Persona RNG 2. It's just not fair.
Okay, I'll look for an opening.
I still haven't seen these mini enemies. Where are the enemies were you referencing?
Teddy's acting weird. Reset scan. Electricity.
How nice of you to actually finally do a scan there.
4 enemies left. Don't give up. Teddy's acting weird. You should help him.
We haven't run in a year. Like, wait, what's going on here? Thanks for the heal. Hey, there we go. Look at that. They're not enemies. The invincible mini is the thing you have to buy after selling power. So, oh, okay. That was the confusing part, I think, on my end. I feel like just go back to the 3rd floor, man. There's just no headaches there for you, Jordan.
Don't let it get away.
Where's your marker?
Kanji, your defense has been lowered. Now's your chance. Run!
Where's your marker? Mom asked you a question. And this is the worst too, right? You need one enemy, just one, and it's gonna take you a year to get to it. Like then we can go right to the end, right? Like then I can just whatever. I don't have too many expectations for the end enemy of Naoto's thing, but I'd like to finish it off to get a nice weapon for them, you know, because that would be nice. He has markers. We have those markers that they only work on a specific piece of paper.
Nice. Okay.
I'm not that brave. Yeah, he can color on walls with them, and they don't put up
Now's your
anything. So.
chance. Run.
Believe me, I have just like my little pen here and my pad of paper, and the amount of times he's just gone up to it and just wanted to go around. Yeah, they're cool. Where were these things when I was a kid?
Okay, I'll look for an opening.
They probably actually had them when I was a kid.
Yukiko Senpai, now's your chance. Run.
I want to say they probably did have them, but I don't think I remember. I don't remember getting yelled at for drawing on floors, drawing on walls or anything. I'm sure I did, but. And the game wants to screw you too there. Like, I'm trying to hit the enemy, and then it instead opens the chest first, and then you're sitting there mashing.
Just hang on. I'll find you an opening. Now's your chance. Run.
I just want one more power castle. That's it. That's it. Is Diadara open at night?
Senpai, you're low on health. Now's your chance. Run.
I want to say it's not, but now I have coffee. I got Dojima's thing, the coffee mug, so now I can go out at night after having a really bad.
Someone please heal me.
Would you just shut up? Shut up. There you go. You're healed. Where are these enemies? Do any of these exist anymore? No. Maybe we'll try the 5th floor. I could hit every single wrong button I need to. No, not up here, dude. Not up here. You're not playing with things up there on my desk. Then you're going for a nap. You going for a nap? Not on my desk.
That's not good. Dark. Now's your chance.
They were on floor 5 too, right? Weren't they? Weren't they? 3, 4, 6, 7. That's why I'm not finding them here. It's because I'm an idiot. Maybe 7. Let's go 7. Have you ever seen me more broken during a dungeon run where in actuality things aren't even going terribly? Like, no one's died. I haven't had to like start over or anything. It's just like nope, screw you.
Teddy, you're off. Now's your chance. Run.
Turning down experience points, money, probably new personas. Teddy's near dead because wait, can you see me? Can the sewers come to mind? That's right. That's right.
Now's your chance. Run.
I couldn't believe how lost I was. But that, like, going forward with that, like, that didn't go worse beyond that. You know, like we didn't like in the Geo front. We weren't lost there. But yeah, I remember that. Oh, I was so lost. Thank you for bringing up something that was far worse. I think another thing that's bothering me in this area is all of the doors. Like just let me open up a door to get out to another area. That's it. Ugh.
Careful, it's immune to electricity.
Thank God. Thank God. Wait, so who do we have? Finally move on with our lives.
Oh,
Can finally move on. I mean, I think it's a given that these things are going to drop. Fairly certain.
You hit the enemies.
Yo, full run!
The only one of those that makes sense.
Is everyone ready? Get set.
Perfect!
Go! Knock them out!
What does this thing hate? Oh, a little bit light as well.
Keep it up.
You heal Teddy. We can move on into Naoto. I feel like we should save before this goes terribly astray.
Go, Takemikazuchi!
What did you say? Was that a sneeze in there or something?
Down.
Takemizuchi Kabakaru?
My turn!
Places, everyone. And
Perhaps even like what's maybe a good party grouping for the upcoming now. Like I feel like you have to have Naoto in the group. I always feel like that's a given. They do well. All right. I hate that. I hate that. So you're gonna get no experience. So hold on. Would one of these get rid of these ones? Probably not. No items. I probably did that the wrong way. Wait, I didn't even see if we even got any of those items. I completely just forgot what we were even doing there. we didn't get any. You wanna know why? Because I wasn't thinking, because I picked the no items. I deserve that. I deserve that.
looks like that one's immune to wind. Ha! That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai. Keep it up.
I deserve that.
Enemy down. We have our chance. Ready? Set places, everyone. And action. You can count on me. Go! Beat him up.
This little maneuver is gonna cost us a bajillion years.
Hagi-senpai's amazing!
Counter-Strike is the worst move I've ever seen in my life.
Kanji, are you okay?
Unbelievable. I want to cry if I was capable of crying.
I leveled up, did you?
I had my eyes done. Can't cry. Went to the doctor, told him, make me look 30 years younger. I need it. They're like, okay, but you can't cry. I'm like, okay, I won't cry. Also had hair plugs installed.
Looks like that one's... Now's your chance. Run!
I'm just, I can't believe. I just can't believe that I had them. I had them. And I decided, no, not today. Not today, Jordan. Today we break you. Okay,
Careful, it's immune to
great. You know what we do now? We just
this enemy's
we just literally just let the world
enemies left.
do its thing.
This.
I don't choose anything. I make sure that nothing's gonna pop up and surprise me. We're just here to murder them. Did I just read that right? Reflect?
Physical attacks.
Oh, that's because it's wind. I'm not even paying attention. I'm not paying any attention here at all.
Enemy down.
Keep
nice
it up,
move,
Sensei.
Oh, Senpai,
That's
that
it,
was
Sensei.
perfect.
Like, unbelievable. I'm like, oh yeah, they're weak against lightning, despite that Risei just told me they're not weak against lightning. Use that. I'm like, oh, why does that say reflect? Oh, that's why, because I didn't pay any attention, even though I said I was going to pay attention, and we didn't. So we're just picking this one. We're just picking that one. We're just gonna move on. There we go. Okay. Let's finish off Naoto. Over and done with. We're gonna go back to the entrance. It tried to trap you. It did. It did. And I could have actually probably gone for the sweep bonus as well. I think that's a good party. But I feel like we need Naoto. Like, Naoto probably would be good to replace Kanji. I thought when you paid the fox, it healed everybody. Is it just the people in your party? Is he mad because I didn't, paying that exorbitant price? The saga is almost over. I like how the fox just gets mad at you for no reason. Yeah, you need to go. There is an enemy here, right? I believe they have said so. Yes, open the door. See what we get here. Oh, they look fun. If you just look really quickly here, it looks like they're gonna do like a they're playing a concert for you. It's not a concert.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Your weakness.
Well, thank you for that. Right off the top.
Blast it with wind. One enemy to go. Keep it up.
I feel like Yukiko probably has something that'll get rid of
It's quite tenacious.
poison for everybody, probably.
Persona.
You hit the enemy's weakness. Places, everyone.
Probably doesn't.
Action.
Maybe Teddy would.
Go, go, go! Uh-oh, Naoto-kun's poisoned.
Use all elements except down and KO. That sounds it.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Alright, what do we... Increases all foes, attack. Okay. You're focused now. That's what you're doing.
Let's go.
Enemy down.
This is where the death part comes in.
Just say the word.
Huh?
Very well then. Let's go.
I wonder if I can make them dizzy.
I couldn't defeat it.
Keep
Oh, I guess not. Guess there's no making them dizzy.
I am thou. There. I'm grateful.
Do you ever get sick of Teddy's bear puns ever? I feel like how is that possible, right? Like that's not something that happens. He's gonna do something really, really mean here. Is that for everybody? No.
Go Sukuna Hikana.
Enemy down.
The enemy
I'll see the type of damage this does. That is not good damage. Repels physical. I love how I repel physical, but the next thing for this guy to get is a physical attack. Do I have something that's going to be repelling physical for everybody? One ally, an ally. Thought I did. I forgot the food I had. Damn it. One ally, one ally. I just keep thinking he's just gonna do something really stupid here on me.
Teddy,
Like
are
that.
you okay? Someone heal him.
Persona.
Where did you get all those?
Enemy down.
The enemy. I see. Then I leave it to you. I couldn't defeat
Good.
it.
Keep it up. Careful, guys. Teddy's health is pretty low.
I am thou.
I should probably have healed with Teddy there.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Their attack is still up. Jeppo! I'm still waiting for your LA Noire times Persona 4 crossover. It can work. I've never played the LA Noire series, but it sounds like something that's possibly doable. Is there someone who can laugh at Teddy's jokes all the time?
Teddy, are you okay? Someone heal him.
All yours.
Enemy down.
I'm ready to. I see. Persona. Someone finish
Hit
this
his
one
weakness.
off.
Good move, Naoto-kun.
I think I upped his attack before, so medium physical damage, a mustard bomb. Doubt that'll work. Let's just see what this does. 205 damage.
Teddy's health is pretty low.
Go forth.
Yeah, relax. Teddy will heal everybody up.
Persistent.
He'll make everyone great. I probably should have
Enemy to go. Keep it up.
used. Yeah. Uh-oh.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
Okay. Yep, that's
Senpai's poisoned.
not something we wanted there.
All yours.
Okay. How's Jeppo been on this wonderful Sunday? I mean, are you going out dressed up for Halloween? Gonna go out have some fun, perhaps? No, I don't want to do that.
Very well then.
Just keep doing this. We should have probably guarded.
Go, Naoto-kun. You don't miss a trick.
Who is my best magic person? Oh, Matt. Okay, no, 44. That's pretty high. Yeah, that's the winner chicken dinner. So. 167. I really got to take a peek at their persona. Like, what? How high? Here you go. Here you go. Say thank you. Say thank you. Good boy. Yeah. What's hers at? 50. Okay, it's all coming together now.
I am thou.
Yeah, we probably should have all guarded as well there. That didn't work out. Oh, man. Yeah, he's gonna bounce back and murder us. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I feel like they're getting ready to do. Are you? Are we kidding ourselves here?
Persona.
Hey, that's great, Yukiko. That's great.
I am thou. Oh, I can't defeat it. You. You can.
Wait, so just his his defense. How do we? Can we knock down his attack? His hit rate? Something? Lower that attack. Is it a possibility? I could put that on. Oh, I feel like this is needed. Come on, game.
Someone heal
Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, cause that made sense. Right, and then she doesn't get hurt. Okay. This thing is just sitting there with the maxed out, you know, You're not bothering to get your big attack out. It ain't happening. That's a tough boss. I remember when I said I wanted just an easy go, and that didn't work out for us.
Now Tokun collapsed. This isn't good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is going swimmingly for us.
Health is pretty low.
Oh, Teddy's health is pretty low. That's where we should worry about.
Careful, guys. Teddy's health is pretty low.
I feel like I'm not using guard enough.
Are you okay? Someone healing.
Are we?
No! Yukiko Senpai, no! Someone heal her.
Wait, where is this coming from? Like they're pulling this out of their ass. Right, like right from there. And I can't afford to not. Oh. I was gonna say I can't afford to not heal, but this is huge in its own right.
Yikes, Teddy!
That's what I get for not even looking at who's next turn.
One enemy to go.
Unbelievable, Jordan. What is today? It's not like I know it's Halloween. Like, is this the joke they're playing on us? Like what? How? Like, I'm afraid of even, like, throwing this person in there. Like, I just need heals, man. I just need the heals.
I thank you.
Yeah, who didn't see this coming?
Hey, not
There we go. Hey, look at that. Cocomelon? Cocomelon? Okay, pick a show. Little Baby Bum? I literally just said Cocomelon. Cocomelon? I did say Cocomelon, right? Alright,
Ooh, this enemy's weak.
weak against that. There isn't more enemies after this guy, right? Because there was like, it looked like a band of people there that were looking to ruin my day. Alright, that's defense is down. We can probably increase our attack. I feel like the RNG feels like my hair right now. Like, do I want to be healing with my character? Maybe.
I am thou. There. So persistent.
Because that's a... Like, okay, we're next. Okay, so we're going to get an opportunity to... Just don't miss.
Enemy down.
No, no, no. Don't, no all-out attack.
I see.
Shh. Could you imagine? I'm going to heal anyways, so...
It's quite tenacious.
That's there. Right, so what's this one do? Oh, that's a full one. Okay. I feel like we're gonna get it. As long as it doesn't pull something out of its bum.
It got back up. Defeat it fast.
Okay. I'm going to have an opportunity to murder it.
It's so stubborn!
Yes. Yes, it is.
Now, shall we move on?
Holy guacamole.
Have I gotten a little stronger? My level has risen.
What a dungeon. I'm so happy we never have to return here ever again. I feel like if that was like for I feel like I would like to have that, the Mudo boost. And I feel like I don't use this barrier thing. And then of course we're gonna get the Hama boost. Oh, we're just gonna have to replace everything with anything. Grab it. An Algernon number 1. No, an Algernon in one of them. I can read. Please be really... Oh my... Look at the damage difference. My goodness. +5 to all stats. That's there. Did we do all of the quests? Just run it through my head before we leave here forever. We got that one. We got the Colarium. We did that one. We got 8 power rocks. We got the crystal ball. We got a training shell. We got the high-speed gear, and we got the branch headband. Make sure there isn't any other quests. Oh god, that was one. Oh, that's the beach guardian. The guy wants us to catch a guardian, and the first one he's gonna give us the other one. Nothing. Let us escape this popsicle stand of an area and leave. Finally, I can go have a coffee. We can hand in a quest or two, I think. Maybe. All I know is we can just get me out of here, man. Just get me out of here. You imagine the game just crashed right here? Me not saving, being an idiot.
You're back.
I am home. So we're gonna have a coffee. Glug, glug, glug. I was sort of hoping it would rain, but it didn't. Save for Christ's sakes, Jordan. My god. And there it is. I can finally bounce out. I want to thank you guys for sticking around for a... I don't want to say it was a terrible stream, because I think I'm still highly entertaining even when RNG is terrible, but I think the hair took us over at the top there. Tomorrow is looking good for Lloyd Bannings and company to finish off. Feel like we're close. We're going to give it the good old college try, as we say, to finish it off. And that's another notch in the belt, a check mark on the notebook. I thank you all for tuning in today. A rough go. They're not always this bad. They're not always this rough, but sometimes when you have a rough go, you have a backup that goes well. Reverse that, I don't know. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me and Kenny Omega to say goodbye to you, as we do say, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye and good night. Bang. We'll see you tomorrow. Trails from Zero. Done. You guys enjoy your beef stew. And enjoy hanging out the Halloween candy. Look for a little Grogu. Give him 2. Because that's what Logan is. Bye.